So family drama time, right? So for 3 days, my stepdad's been snapping at me, putting me down, pretty much just being an asshole for, right? Okay, so the first day, I needed to update my parents, it's really windy, I'm sorry, on the insurance on my business, right? So I called and I updated my mom, and he was going off and yelling at me. He's like, that's the insurance fault and everything. And I was like, I'm just updating. Why are you yelling at me, right? And then later that day, I had a question about plumbing, right? Because one of my pipes was completely bursted. It was gone, right? The dogs were like chewing on it. And it was flooding my yard. And he started going off on me. And I was like, all I'm doing is asking a simple question, right? Like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to close up the one pipe because it's getting mud in there, right? Like, it was completely full of mud. I had to get that out. That was horrible. So I got pissed off, right? Because I was like, this is the second time you snapped at me. So I fixed it, right? I don't do plumbing. I'm not going to say or lie. I don't do plumbing. So I fixed it and everything, right? And so later that night, he yells at me because I fixed it. Very next day, right, he comes out and he looks at me. He's like, whoever did that did a really good job. Are you kidding me? That was me. And I was giving him silent treatment too. I was giving him the silent treatment, and I was like, I'm not dealing with this, right? So I just avoided him. I didn't talk to him and everything. And whenever he comes out to my farm, he's really cool about it, right? He's a nice guy and everything, but I just wasn't talking to him. So today, at a family Christmas event, I know after New Year's, but family came in town, he's yelling at me and making snappy comments and putting me down. And I'm just like, I don't have to put up with this. So I started making snappy comments back. And he went off on me and he's like, you don't need to talk to me like that. You don't need to talk to me like that, right? I don't need to accept that. And my grandparents have been on my case for the last couple of days. They're like, we don't like how you parent. We don't like how you're being a daughter. We raised you better than that. You didn't raise me at all. You emotionally put me down constantly and told me I was a shitty person, right? Like, this is not something I joke around about. I have been in therapy for 2 years now, working on myself, getting myself better. And this is what you're doing to me? Fuck off, right? I don't need to put up with this, nor will I put up with this. I don't care. And then my older brother came into town, which made it so much worse, right? Like 20 times worse. Every time he comes into town, I don't know what it is, my family puts me down even more, and it's horrible, right? And then last night I also went out with my sister. We went out to Buc-ee's and everything, and it was bad. She was depressed and everything, and she's like, hey, I just need someone to hang out with. I just need someone to talk to about stuff. And I said, sure. And she's like, I just need to get out of the house. I said, okay. It's like midnight, right? You gonna come in and warm up? Watching a dog right now. Okay, but you gotta go back outside. And so I went with her to Buc-ee's and everything, and it was fine. We had a good time. And then today she's just snapping at me like there's no tomorrow. I was like, what is going on? Right? Like, this is not a joke. Like, I'm not doing this. I've had to cover my tattoos all week. I had to take out my piercings. Like, this isn't funny. Okay, and the one time that I showed my my tattoos, right? My grandpa went off on me and everything, and one of my tattoos is awareness, right? And that's the one he saw. And I was like, Grandpa, all my tattoos have meanings, right? Like, every single one of them has a meaning. Why are you yelling at me? Okay? And I was like, this is such BS, right? Like, what is going on? Is today just this week, I should say, is this week pick on me week? Because this is horrible. I feel like shit. I feel like complete utter shit. And I have no idea what to do about it. And I literally just want to go to sleep. I am so tired because I didn't get done hanging out with my sister until 3 in the morning. which means I didn't go to bed until 4, and I woke up at 6. So, and I've been with my kids all day. I've been out on the farm working. Then I had that Christmas event. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm tired. Why are we snapping on me? What did I do to get snapped at? Right? I've worked on puzzles this week. I've done everything asked of me this week. And it's just like, I'm so tired. And I didn't even want to do this family event. Like, usually when certain family members come in town, I avoid them with everything possible. I avoid them. I'm like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be around you. I don't like your face, right? And I tell people straight up, I'm like, I don't like your face. Right? When I get to that point, it just probably means stop talking to me. Because, well, I really don't like them then. And I'm perfectly fine saying it. I've said it to enough people to know. When I say I don't like your face, that means I don't want to be around you. And the majority of my family, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I don't like their face. So, I mean, they gave me some stuff that I could use for cooking and everything. That's fine. I really didn't need one thing, but the others were cool. I guess I am thankful for it. I'm not guessing on that. I am thankful. But dealing with my stepdad all week, just, I don't know what his issue is. And then, like, dealing with the passive-aggressive comments and, like, the attitude from people and having my head bit off, it's so draining. And I just know it's going to be worse this week and this coming up weekend because I have stuff going on this weekend. And there's other stuff, too. But I'll put that in the next video.